Okay, no drop frames. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Hair in my mouth. Ew. Hold on. Hair removed from mouth. Pog. Okay, I think we're back. Let's get back. Let's finish this run before that happens again, shall we?
Yeah.
Not Bizarre's fault for the first time. Hopefully I didn't ruin what I was doing. Ooh, that's a whole day backwards.
Yep.
Well, at least that's my fault. That's because of internet connection. So sure, fair enough. That sucks though. Ooh, I hope we still find the shot glass. Trust, man. At least it's one full day. Is this still Junkyard Catapult? My money.
Maybe.
I have no space for that. Okay. So the seed is similar. The seed is similar. I can maybe retrace my steps to a point here. What did I do next? I'm pretty sure I went to Andy. This is where I found all the good stuff, right? It is.
Good taste.
I ended up taking the grappling hook off the build. I'm going to grab it just to keep everything as same as possible. Then I found Clamera and Jete. Okay. Speedrunning this because I mean we've all seen this before. I beat Death Knight. I think I did it with the Jete and the Clamera on like this. Yes, I kept figuring it until I got shot glass. That sounds correct. Yes, and then I burned this man alive. Some little drop sequence that's up. Well, nothing to talk about here. We're just doing the same thing again. I fucking hate what they did to Dooley. I despise it.
What did they do to the lad?
Okay.
Because I have not been paying attention.
The roller coaster I was on was crazy because they made the cores a lot better. So we were very happy with looking at Bizarre. They all start silver. All the scaling ones like Ignition, Weaponized, and Shielded now scale themselves again in addition to items to the right of them. So even if they're all the way to the right, they will scale. What did I do here? Ooh, did I change here? Because I didn't really like what I got from Old Zane. What if actually, maybe I'll... Now I'm going to start playing with the timeline. Ooh, when you burn, items gain 1% crit chance. Yes, please. If I don't get shot classes because of that, so be it. Yeah, I should. You're so right. You're so right. I might have fucked with the timeline. I don't remember Orion. I might have made my choice to not have shot glasses in the name of more critical chance. Let's see. I just didn't go to Orion, though. Maybe I did take an old Saw Claw? No, I did. I fucked up the timeline by taking the crit chance instead.
He's changed everything.
Oh, that's actually scary. Do I lose this next upcoming run now because of that? Let's go find the Kina and see what happens.
Not war.
Cinder rounds is somewhat interesting. Golden Illusory seems very good, though.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Sea Shadow, cool. I guess? Okay. So I do have to say, I do feel like Sea Shadow's kind of good here, because Sea Shadow's just figured after 2 seconds. And 6 seconds after bat, it's twice as good.
Are the fights going to last 6 seconds?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Do it.
Peak.
You are enough.
New item. We have a new item on board now. I can still say this is the Vanessa pack video. Yeah, Silver GT is not that good. Old Saw Claw's not that good. Okay, so timeline's messed up. Well, I know I get to be drunk, but this board's okay too. Is it the same guy? It was a pig last time, but they didn't have the skin. The fact they have that skin makes me feel like I'm gonna lose. And I'm gonna blame not having shot glasses when I do. Oh, you know what I have to do? I definitely have to do Sea Shadow. That's actually really nice. If you think about that benefit, now I have another friend for Illusory to get 3 multicast off.
There we go.
That's kind of fun.
Always thinking of the positive.
God, that pig skin is so wild, man. It is a new pig. Maybe it's weaker. What are we working with? That's not weaker at all.
I did that specifically for you, brother.
Thank you. I might still win, actually. Burn is faster than poison, as much as he is healing. Woo! That's close.
Nice. I'm gonna take by your shouts of excitement that you won.
Oh, that's weird.
I say buried treasure.
That seems like a visual bug. I'm pretty sure it went off. I think it just, hold on. It's kind of a long fight to replay, but I just want to confirm it did go off. 8 seconds, it goes off, 7.2. Yeah. For some reason it said Sea Shadow went off no times. But it did go off and it did make everything faster. So that's strange to say that. Fuck! Actually, what this actually took from us is massive. We don't have a diamond lighthouse anymore. Oh, that sucks.
Oh no. Well.
Okay, that's fine. It'll buff.
It'll buff.
Well, that'll teach me. I have to do the exact same order of actions if I want to get the same end result. Good to know. Lesson learned. Well, now I'm in a new territory anyways. Andy, I could really go for a Clamera upgrade. These are not Clamera upgrades. Well, I'll take a Zorkid. Okay. Okay, Andy. Okay, Andy.
Okay, Andy.
If that is your real name.
Neither wealthy nor wise.
Neither wealthy nor wise. I'm gonna spit in his mouth.
Little so I opened one.
Sorry. That came out kind of weird. that one came out wrong. Whoopsie. Where's my lighthouse? I want to go back to the last timeline. I hate this timeline.
I think you might be a little upset.
I want my booze. I want my diamond. I want my fucking booze back, man. You think we're fast enough to do enough burn on Void Colossus before we break something?
Fast enough to do.
It's a good question.
It'll be close, but I think it's close.
Let me check that health again. I think I win. I killed a pig who he probably had less base health, but definitely healed way more health. I was slowing down the thing that destroys, but it does still get the charge. Oh, it hit Sea Shadow. The literal best possible outcome.
Yep.
Retro credits do. We probably didn't lose that if they hit the 1 and 6. Is that 1 and 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we would have lost if we hit the lighthouse specifically. What do we pull out? Ruby's interesting.
Now this is how you win a war.
Well, I am kind of more interested in making it go faster and giving it more. Oh, nice! Gold upgrade hammer. Usually I don't care by day 10. We have a lot of silver still. Okay. I was about to use it immediately, but I should actually save it until we've gone to all of our merchants for the day. Yeah, that ruby's... I'm not going to sell the ruby. I do feel like it's not going to get used, most likely. Just because we need to have as much slow stuff as possible. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Little late for me to invest in the shovel for recon. Just gonna be honest. Maybe I should take it and try to get like a gold amber, but that'd be a high roll. 10 to high rolls.
Come with no
Kina, what do you got? No, not quite. Shame. Piano's cool. Try it someday.
I feel like you're not fully present with
I'm
me.
so sad. But we have an upgrade hammer for dock lines to be gold, so that's good. All right, Valmy.
We're out to
Or
dethrone,
Valmy, I should say.
not to squabble
Ooh, he's a
with
silver
the others.
character. He's keeping me from silver bracket. I must have burst through him. What's that?
You can do it.
Restorative
I believe in you.
bulldozer. Oh, he's still okay. Okay, that's actually terrifying. You got that blue beetle to diamond. I think at diamond and gold, the bugs are still pretty okay.
What did they do to the bugs? Did they up the rarity?
Oh, the bugs are fucked. I shouldn't say fuck. It's a little harsh, but they're in deep trouble. Green wasp and firefly, the worst ones, are untouched.
Yeah, they're bad.
The other three, all three of the other ones, all three of the good ones, the mantis, the spider, and the bug, and the beetle, were upshifted to silver from bronze, and had their amount reduced. So basically, they upshifted the bronze version, and then shot the diamond out of existence.
Oh shit.
So at diamond, blue beetle, and spider only slowing or freezing 3 items. It's tough. Like, I don't think I would have beat. I don't think I would have won if these were the old black spider and blue beetle. But I won because they're not good anymore.
Rally men!
It's not
Okay.
that they're not good. It's just not.
They're a
as
lot
good.
worse. They're a lot worse. Upgrade an item. Lighthouse. Diamond Lighthouse is finally back. We are okay
The
now.
keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
I forgot that I got the Diamond Lighthouse that day. If I remembered that, I probably would have kept to the exact same schedule. But it all worked out. New for more
Yeah.
skills. This is a skill kind of run.
Since you have come to me.
Ooh. I do kind of think Living Flame would be funny, but it would also be not that much at this point. Because I was assuming I'm going to hit that half health after C-Shot goes at least once. So it'd only be cutting like 5 seconds in half. Okay, now I'm scared. No dropped frames, so it's not on my end. Please don't steal Diamond Lighthouse from me. Please. I don't want to do it again, game. Please.
I care little for gold.
Oh,
Enlightenment is my reward.
okay. Oof. What are your thoughts on Living Flame? You're a slow pro. It's diamond tier.
You fall below half?
It's you fall below half, yeah.
You have a lot of money. I don't think it fucking matters.
Fair enough. Anyway, this build does lack, like, healing. The sustain
lacks
it has
healing.
is slowing down the enemy enough to not die. So it could honestly come into play. Quicksilver. Sure. You've got a couple of small and mediums that can be upgraded. None of those. Tell you that for free.
No, not those ones.
Not those ones. Not those ones either. Oh, the card table's neat. Not very good. It's probably a really weird build where you card table, like, with only Sea Shadow on board, and you just, like, make everything 1 second, but it would take too long in the current meta to do, probably. So we're gonna leave.
Try Barcoon. He needs to get his numbers up or something.
Frost Street Champion. He might cook me. Everything but Zorak to be slowed for 2 seconds. I don't think I fuck with that. I think I need to respect the
It's a
champion.
little tough. I think it's a little tough, yeah.
My experience has been he beats my ass when I do a low weapon build. I don't see why that would be different here. Man, they need to like change Hulk Experiments board, I think, with the new Aethanor.
Waste of gun.
Bro's not even using
There's
half
a-
of Aethanor's effect.
There's a couple of them that are like, you gotta move, like, you gotta flip flop like 2 items. The Viper
Uh-huh.
has a Venom that doesn't do anything.
No, that's so sad, but funny.
It is funny.
Everything I want besides Sea Shadow is aquatic. I'm convinced. Over at Grandmaster, though. Yeah, there are some definite dud skills we could pull.
Hello?
I'd rather reroll something cool, even if we whiff. Which we did, but I said even if we whiff, so it's fine. If that had been a gold eels, I would have considered it. If that had been a diamond eels, I would have taken it instantly. But at silver, I'm
Swim
not going to
away,
invest in it.
Or walk away.
I still don't think Eels is very good.
Damn, he said it. I wish I could disagree more vehemently.
I still don't think
Medium,
it's very
man.
good, unfortunately.
See, now I'm kind of like, medium, the chances are so low. Oh, we don't have infinite money. I would take 5 gold seems like a cringe take, though. Day 11. Haven't lost yet. We're guaranteed at least one more day. I really see what Mental has, though. I can't stop myself from gambling.
He can't stop gambling.
Okay. So when the fishing net is diamond, I do think about it, right? Like that's got me scratching my head a little bit.
You axe the jelly or the illusory for it, and the Zoracid probably.
That'd be kind of tough.
I mean, it's your call. It's your call. I'm saved because Mac has no health.
Facts. You say it's my call. Not. Huh. It's like too much of a good thing. Got to have the Darkwater Anglerfish and the Lighthouse, but thanks for showing up. Yeah, thanks for showing up.
Every item finds its balance.
Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. Give me a diamond tier skill in any case. Wow, that was easy. 3 toxic items. The easiest reroll of my life. These are the ones that are interesting.
That's pretty funny, actually.
The mixed message to Giga Charge Orchid at the
The
start.
Giga Charge Orchid, Zororchid, yeah.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of, you're right, it's pretty funny. Yeah, sure. Why not? It's fun.
Olin had a saying, power is wisdom.
Makes me almost want to put,
Something like
I
that.
don't know. Nah, this is good. This is good. I like that. It's good. It's a good time. Sure crew, prepare to perish,
My
maybe.
fight isn't
I don't know what
with
they've got.
you, but if you insist.
He's just a little ball boy. But he's got the Vanessa board. He's trying to make it work. He's saying, I will make Robot Factory and Bug work again. It might work. It might beat me.
I actually think it's gonna work.
It works though. Good to know. Good to know. I do think it's pretty good at Diamond. The Robot Factory. This will increase by 1 second. It's really like the gold kind of sucks. The 2-second increase is really bad. 1 second clearly isn't that bad.
Oh, and it's hasted. Is it?
And it was also turbo. Was also out. You're right. The turbo part does make it kind of like cancel out. Oh yeah, so I guess turbo is just was like a better high roll than it was before, huh? Good to know. Oh, interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Poison enchant. Poison enchant.
Have you ever considered
Artist me? What does sea shadows and chance look like? What happens if I slap a rune onto a horse? I can't spell for the life of me. What the? Okay. It just does stuff. Okay, so it gets to like slow. It gets to do something really good in 2 seconds. Then it just slows down a lot. It's deadly is pretty cool. It totally just becomes items at plus 20% crit chance. That's fun.
That's cool.
But there aren't too many whiffs here. Shielded, restorative, fiery, toxic, all whiff. And so is obsidian. So we're basically flipping a coin on a 50-50. Except, I've been thinking about this. I'm almost positive that icy and shiny have a very much lower chance to appear than the other 8 enchants on the artist. Thoughts?
It's a possibility.
It might be confirmation bias. I only have the experience of myself and one other friend. But it's our experience. And so if we assume that's true, and I'm going to, if nothing else than for my luck, that's not a 50-50. Because 2 of the 5 good ones are icy and shiny. So, fuck it, Orchid. Enchant.
I'm on the edge of the plank.
Hey, shiny.
Ah!
So good.
I'm fucking
So good.
pissed, man.
How do you usually
Crixel, you give me that Sea Shadow enchantment.
something?
Best, best. I don't want any of that. Man, I got opinions on what. I mean, it's still like a good pull. Like, screaming aside, hasting more is pretty good. This makes me wonder if I want to like haste up my lighthouse now.
You don't need to haste your lighthouse.
It's not infinite. It's not infinite. So it would make it faster.
You don't need to haste your lighthouse.
I think I need to haste my lighthouse. We're fine. I definitely need to. I don't need to haste it to beat a veteran octopus. I know that much. Ooh, if I pull hyper focus, I probably pull Sea Shadow from the board. Just make Dockline faster. I have to. Do I have 2 small items that slow in my stash? I think I have only 1 right now, so I have to pull something. But I definitely try to make that work.
See that plank? Walk
11
it.
times. Yeah, it did go off a lot.
Thank God, finally.
Nah, just a cutlass. Never lucky.
Full sail, my boy.
Loot item, please. One of your finest. That's not it. The truffle low roll might be gone, but the med kit is low roll is alive and well. All right, Brian, what tools do you have for me?
I make the things they fix.
None that make me happy. Fuck you.
That's unfortunate.
I'm gonna have 2 6 wins in one day, and I'm gonna be very sad. Not 2 wins that close to greatness. That's gotta be illegal. Oh my god, never pulled. It never pulled. It's so weird to me that you always want to pull wanted post at silver now. It's so funny. Okay. Okay.
What does it upgrade? It's gotta upgrade something. The crit chance on your board? If it's
Only
on
the
your
crit
board?
chance. Only the crit chance now, yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't like my odds. I'm basically praying on fight RNG because I didn't get any stronger outside of it. Well, Sea Shadow upgrade in addition to the shiny. But against a Mac who's a level above me, it might be a bronze win kind of day, chat. Hate to say it.
I may be young for a captain, but
At least we got to build off.
When
Bronze
we are
one isn't
finished,
bad.
May I dissect you for
You think
study?
Oh, I'm fucked. I didn't see the items. But they have 6,000 HP with Fiery Rebirth. It has a Fiery Calcinator. Yeah, I'll see you never.
You're done. You're done,
Diamond
bud.
Pendulum. It wasn't even that close.
You are merely a step on the ladder.
Oh, that's a bummer. Hey, thanks for the check-in, Kiwi. Thanks for the lurk. Unfortunately, we're just about to finish off here. But I hope your Dintin's good. Yeah, what I need to be better. I probably don't do Sea Shadow on Slowboard again, but I'm glad I tried it. We needed this Clamero to not be silver for so long. That was really problematic. Not getting a free lighthouse at the start of the fight, which it would if it was gold. Yeah. Oh well. It was fun. I don't think there's very little changes I think this build could have been to beat Fiery Calcinator and Diamond Pendulum, if nothing else. That's also 3.2 seconds. Oh my god, because they have Diamond Library and Hourglass. Yeah, okay. I can feel better because I do think nothing I could have changed would have beaten this character.
all of this is just training. A
It
real
didn't give
fight
me an
is on
RNG
the
attack.
ladder.
Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry, Kiwi. I don't know why it wouldn't. It's very odd. Wow. We at least get to finish with a little temple, chest-wise.
Yes.
Final flame, please leave my, thank you. I'm sorry, Kiwi. We'll do some gambling, in honor of you not getting your temple. Or you not getting your RNG attack. Let go. Hey, you got a chest back. Nice. And we got DJ Robot. Oh, he's unsing. Unsa. That's cool. That makes me consider playing Dooley again. I never told you to change a Dooley, did I?
What?
I think we got distracted. I can finish off with that, sure. So, Dooley, I explained the cores got way better. For example, the core, now, its cooldown is reduced by 1 second every upgrade. Down to 4 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
The one that charges everything to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you already how the scan stuff scales itself now. The crit one, the crit bonus is insane. Here's the problem. You don't get a core until level 3 now. The core is your level 3 Dooley reward.
Oh!
You spend the first 2 days as a coreless Dooley.
Did they change the amount of income that you get?
No. Now, before you boil over from that silence, that part was an oversight. They said, yeah, we should have, in the general chat today.
Okay.
So
Well, at least they know that they made a
So,
mistake.
so that 4 gold should be added back, but you do still lose the level 3 up. The level 3 admittedly wasn't massive. It's the loot
There's an
something
upgrade,
random
though.
something random one. But you still don't get that. You get the core instead when you would have gotten the core and that before.
Okay. But you that
Yep. He's trying. He's processing the information.
I think that's okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
That's beautiful. Okay. Fair enough. So.
I kind of hated getting the core early.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Because I almost none of my Dooley builds end up using the core because I would hope for burn core because that's the only good core. They've probably changed now, but I would hope for burn core, not get it, immediately find 3 other things that were better than what other core I got, take the core off, and then it would just sit in my inventory. Actually, since Mandala came out, the 3 runs I did do, I literally changed the core so I could sell it.
Another thing they did do is that the core is now sellable. I think they were like, well, they're just going to transfer Mandala if we don't. So you can sell the core by default now.
Yay!
In addition to other stuff. That's fair. I'm glad to hear a different perspective. I liked that the core was a day one thing. I like knowing what I could build into. Especially now that the cores do seem good. Like, we'll see what shapes out. What shakes out. But unquestionably, the cores are better. All the cores are much, much better than they were for Dooley.
Thank God. Because they weren't good.
Yeah. Even ignition cores, you know, is a little scary. Like, let's see. What exactly is that change? Yep. Ignition core used to burn 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's the least change. So it actually might have been nerfed by nature of being the least change. It went from 2, 3, 4 burn scaling to 2, 4, 6. So the silver is the same, but it's 1 more add gold and 2 more add diamond. And it hits itself. It scales itself now.
Yeah, it scales.
But also its base burn is only ever burn 4 now. Its base burn never goes up.
Okay, but it scales itself.
It scales itself eventually. And it's the core, so it goes quickly.
And it's the core. I think that's totally fair.
And why that might be a little scary with some of the other changes, this new ignition core. Would you look at the new bomb squad format? I have it on the screen here.
They reduced its cooldown.
Its burn is equal to its golden burn, and that's the upgrade now.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason, and it's still there, the only reason why I ever used this was to essentially have first aid and double haste trigger for drill builds.
Nice. That's funny. No, that makes sense.
So
I think it's what a lot of people did.
And it's still there, but now it's actually usable.
It's actually an item. It's an item. And, like,
It's actually
stuff.
an item now, which is super funny.
No,
'cause
Dooley
I
got a lot
definitely
of
pulled this today, and I didn't.
Interesting buffs. Induction Aegis has now got the same treatment of it just gets cooldown reduced.
Good. Again, actually useful.
And then the core is just crazy. Like 654 here. Critical core at Diamond gives this knight to the right of it 60% crit chance.
Oh god.
When it charges off of any crit. Armored is really interesting. 20, 30, 40 for its scaling.
Thank god.
And then what does Companion Core is kind of the least. They reduced the cooldown for Companion Core too. So Companion Core goes down to 4 seconds, which is pretty crazy.
Oh, but they just axed the amount of haste it gives.
They
That's
do.
so sad.
Mm.
I mean, the difference between 5 seconds of haste and 4 seconds.
It's
of
not
haste
that big.
Is negligible.
It's true. So that's fair. I'm glad to see someone who's kind of liking these changes. I do like these changes.
Yeah, I'm actually.
My
gonna
problem
just
with it
run a
lies in
dually
a
run now.
minor thing and a major thing. The minor
Okay.
thing is minor. It's just that you can still pull up items that only care about the core early game, like that core, the cooling fan for core gains crit chance, the GPU for core gains haste. All of those are still like bronze plus, so that's really sad that sometimes a random item or a slot in a store is something that's literally useless until day 3.
Yes. However,
you can buy
that still
prospectively, it's true.
happens. Yeah, and that still happens with other builds, right? Like,
Well, not for GPU, but for the cooling fan, sure.
no, I mean, like, if you're Vanessa and you are trying to run an aquatic build, and you get like what's a bad item for an aquatic build that's pretty good on a mass weapon build? Oh, the little stone friend. All right?
Sure.
I hate him on aquatic builds because I usually have so many friends. So like, that's not useful, and you can still pull that. Whereas, and to be quite honest, I almost never ran the buff core stuff because the core was horrible.
I actually really like GPU, but fair.
You know, I don't know if it's. I think it is a good buff. Plus, it makes my early game into dually so much faster.
Certainly faster. I think the early that's the other issue. I think the early games that's a major one. But you may think of a third thing, I guess. It's faster. I also think his early games be so much worse now, though. Like, sure, I guess if your experience was taking the core off days 1 and 2 immediately, then you'll be unchanged.
Yep.
But I didn't do that, and I don't think most other people did that. People who are used to having the core for the early days, it's just gonna feel like you're losing day 1 and 2 almost every time before you can even have the core, which is sad.
And to that, I say get good. No, I'm just joking. No, it's a big change that you know. Again, the game is still new. There's gonna be lots of changes. I really don't see this as like a full release. I just see
even though they claimed it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair. That's fair. It'd be less bad if the current meta wasn't kind of like get early day wins so that you don't get pub stomped by the highest of rolls later on. My value for day 1 and 2 wins have gone up a lot recently, and so that makes this a bigger hit for me, I think, in my head because of that.
It's true. I've been playing so much Mac that I am thoroughly unaffected by that. But it is definitely like I'm saying that I might have a lot of bias.
It sounds like it, but I do love getting a new perspective from, you know, you're rational. This is just different perspectives. That's good to have.
Mm-hmm.
I mostly agree with your first point. The only thing I will say is that's different to pull, like, to see, I don't know, what do I say? What's a good example? It's different for pulling, like, induction ages when you are, like, on a companion core plan in the past. Well, so now it's, like, the equivalent pulling, like, an item that says, oh, you can, this buffs the Throngler, but you don't get the Throngler right now. Sorry. It's like, Dooley has the same thing that the other characters have of finding items that aren't good for its build. But now that pool's kind of like artificially grown the first couple of days, which is exacerbated, I think. I don't think he will ever, I should say ever. I think it's such a low chance for him to beat Rogue Scrapper now that the chance for him to get the core before the second PvP fight is super low. I think that's a shame. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to touch Rogue Scrapper without a core, like, 9 times out of 10.
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. So it's like start of day 3 is when you're going to get the core, which is, I think, it feels like a guaranteed 0-2 for most.
That feels
runs.
a little late.
That's what I'm saying.
Now that you put it that way, that feels a little late.
You have to either beat Rogue Scrapper, which I think is going to require an insane high roll on a coreless dually. Like, you're right, the best core builds don't come, sorry, the best dually builds are without the core, but those are all late game. I think the best, like, 1 to 4 dually builds probably involve a core in some capacity, unless you got, like, a power drill. Even then, you can't really do power drill without the full carpet space.
Is running a power drill with 6 slots.
Impressive. I'm guessing that's not very infinite right now.
No, it's not, but it's beating the Rogue Scrapper.
Okay, that's good. So, you have to... Well, that's unfortunate too, though, because, like you said yourself, most of the cores don't work with power drill, so if you just build a power drill board, then the cores aren't even going to matter.
It's true. It's very true.
Which makes a different problem.
He's got me. Now, I will say, I built the power drill core off of Chem Snail, because Chem Snail is my favorite power drill item.
That's fair. Chem Snail's fun. And they made Chem Snail way better for power drill. By making it multiple items instead of the duration, which I'm sure you noticed.
No, the first time oh my god, you can pick any of the cores?
No, that's the other thing that's nice. We're gonna give him something nice here. You get to pick 1 out of 5. Yes, you get to pick 5.
Well, I'm taking the fucking burn core. I'm gonna take the burn core every time. Oh, no, this is a detriment to me.
That's the funny thing. There are 6 cores, and it gives you 5. We ran the numbers. Yeah, you know, there's a... I guess, like, is it a 1 in 6 is more complicated than that? It depends on how the coding works, right? There's 2 different ways it works. It probably works this way when I think about it. So I'm gonna say this. I'm assuming that the coding works in that it picks randomly the 1 core not shown and displays the rest. There's a 1 in 6 you don't get the core you want to build towards. So it's still like a weird feeling of if you want to build 4 core, now like you can do it consistently, but you're gonna have low roll moments, which is somewhat awkward.
It's true.
It could be yeah.
True. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty high rolly.
As long as you high roll, it's fine. Obviously. Anyways, we will end on the main. No, well, I hate to end on this now because I did want to say I do like get to pick from 5. Getting to pick from 5 is really nice.
Very cool. That's old Salt Claw.
But I am going. I'm probably that's funny from Satcom. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
To end on the major point, I think it's awful that they did this without any patch notes.
Yeah.
I think that is a real big whiff on their part. They were saying in the Discord servers doing some light reading, that people, well, that like the staff want people to experience the game fresh, and that was the reasoning for not doing item patch notes. I'm like, sure, I think it's debatable for a game that's fairly competitive, and it doesn't make sense when how Bazaar exists. So I think that's flawed but understandable reasoning. What I really don't get is not releasing any kind of notice when they're changing the core build of a character. Like in this case for Dooley.
Yes.
That, because you're gonna have Dooley mains that are just gonna think the game is glitched. You say your point, and I'll continue.
I do think they should have let people know that this big of a change was coming.
I think it's a failure on them for communication and PR. The amount of people who have coming to, or in the general of the Bazaar server, asking, hey, why isn't my Dooley have a core? Hey, is my Dooley bug? Hey, what's going on? It was really disheartening to see. It was lots of genuine confusion. That I think is exacerbated by the oversight to not buff his econ. So it almost looks like a bug, because surely this lovely studio wouldn't still give Dooley 4 gold.
And he doesn't start with 2 items.
Yeah. Surely they wouldn't do that to him. Surely not.
Surely they don't hate the little robot.
That's my thing too. I think the oversight's really cringe. I am down to believe that this is a buff overall for Dooley, but I'm still not going to play him until they give him 8 gold like the rest of the characters now. Because I think that's too... I guess that's the thing. Like, you must have really high gold. Respect to you. To have only 4 less gold to start with and still get a good enough build to beat up the Rogue Scrapper. Genuinely impressive. I don't want to deal with that. I think that's not going to go well the first few days, 9 times out of 10.
I don't want to deal with that.
And also to point of patch notes, the amount of people who were like, oh, in the Bazaar server, people should know stuff, going, I don't think anything has actually changed, right, guys? It must have just been a maintenance patch for the servers, because otherwise there'd be patch notes. Because they didn't even announce that there wouldn't be patch notes. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's a rant over. I wanted to get that out. But then on positive, I do agree with you that it's a buff overall. I think the fact that basically you're going to be able to pick every time is really nice. And I'm very excited to try Dooley again when you start with a proper amount of gold. But shit, I might just have to check Dooley daily because I guess there's not going to be an announcement of when that fix happens.
Okay. So I didn't check how much gold I started with.
Yeah.
But I will note that he started with less gold and less econ.
Yes.
I have 7 econ, and I took the +2 econ, +20 gold.
Oh. He doesn't start with, he never started with less econ. He always got +5 econ. It was only 4 less gold.
So
but 20, if you said 20 gold, so now I'm going to press ready here. They might have fixed that already.
Or plus...
Because there's 20 on other characters, it would be 16 on him. Oh, they already fixed that. It's 8 gold. Okay,
yeah.
Well. Looks like I'm going to play Dooley
I was going to say,
on.
I'm pretty sure. I know I'm not like the greatest Bazaar player, but
okay, so they did that. That explains a lot. Okay, so then my only real complaint is I think that their PR department, public communications department, fumbled pretty badly here.
Yeah,
but that's good to see. Okay, if it wasn't so late, I'd probably do this run. But chat, we'll also have to check out Dooley next time.
next time.
I'm gonna mute myself here, Drew, and then we can talk after I close up stream.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone, thank you for being here with me and Drew today. It's been a while. We did have Drew on in the past. It's been a long time though. We did like some Minecraft together back in the day on the stream. So I hope you guys like listening to him again. Beyond that, it was fun streaming. We are going to do some Honkai Star Rail tomorrow, and it'll be off for the weekend. So, hope you all stay healthy. Hope you all have a good one, and I will see you in the next